Namaste. On behalf of the entire SBB family and myself, I offer you a special heartfelt greetings on the occasion of the upcoming International Day of Yoga to be celebrated on 21st June this year. SBB is proactive in celebrating International Day of Yoga every year, and for the last 5 years has held many events. Due to the present COVID-19 pandemic, all events have gone online, and hence this year we are having this 3-day international webinar on role of yoga in times of COVID-19 from 18th to 21st June 2020. This is being organized by a citer of SBB in collaboration with the Indian Yoga Association, ICYER at Ananda Ashram, as well as Loyola Marymount University, US, Om Yoga Studio, UK, and Smart Safe Yoga, US. Yoga is one of the best gifts India has shared with the entire world in the spirit of Vasudeva Kutumbakam, one world, one family. The idea of an International Day of Yoga was first proposed by our Honorable Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi ji, during his historic speech at the United Nations General Assembly on 27th September 2014. India's proposal received broad support from all member states, and a total of 177 nations co-sponsored the resolution, which is the highest number of co-sponsors ever for any United Nations General Assembly resolution of such nature. Since then, the International Day of Yoga has been celebrated annually on 21st June, as it is the longest day of the year in the northern hemisphere and shares a special significance in many parts of the world. Every year, our Honorable Prime Minister has actively participated in the event and led hundreds of thousands in practicing the common yoga protocol developed by the Ministry of Ayush. At Sri Balaji Vidyapith, I am proud to state that a dedicated center for yoga therapy, education, and research citer is in place, which has been creating waves in the frontiers of academics, patient care, research, and administration in the realms of yoga in India. SITER leaves no stone unturned in facilitating national initiatives such as the International Day of Yoga. This day is also being highlighted by AYUSH, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, and the Apex Regulatory Commission, namely University Grants Commission. SITER has been doing yeoman service in propagating yoga amongst the public as a measure of promoting good health, in addition to targeting specific interventions in combination with modern medicine for enabling healing or palliation of the sick. Over the years, the efforts of the center in this direction has raised its profile at the national level, besides bringing considerable laurels to SBV in publicizing SBV's unique contribution to holistic health. SBV, in this respect, stands out among health science universities. It is recognized that yoga provides a holistic approach to health and well-being, and that wider dissemination of information about benefits of practicing yoga would be beneficial for the health of the world population. Yoga is becoming popular worldwide, and many studies and systematic reviews are being published with scientific evidence of his health-promoting abilities and therapeutic potential in various psychosomatic conditions. The entire world is caught in the vice-like grip of the COVID-19 pandemic, with all countries reporting casualties. Within a short period of a few months, every human being on our planet has been affected directly or indirectly by this virus that has brought out the worst fears in each and every one of us. In recent time, a branch of modern medical science has developed and is known as psychoneuroimmunology. It deals with the phenomenon of how our thoughts and emotions can affect our immune system. Stress, fear, and negative emotions are known to weaken our immune system, while yoga, including meditation, mindfulness, positive emotions, and relaxation, strengthen it. The limbic system plays a major role in triggering such emotional upheaval that then results in a weakening of the immune function. When the immune function is weakened, every microbe gets a chance to attack us, as all our defenses are weakened. It is to be emphasized that yoga is very effective for prevention as well as management of all pervading stress and stress-related disorders. We need to refocus on our own salutogenesis, swastha, our own inherent capacity and ability to be responsible for our health and happiness. We must move from pathogenesis, the focus on disease that worsens fear, towards salutogenesis, the focus on health that strengthens all our system. Yoga empowers us and enables us to take charge of our own life, thus promoting holistic health for each and every one of us. Yoga practices, especially those done mindfully, will strengthen our immune system by inducing a sense of empowerment and confidence from within. Slow, mindful asana, pranayama and dhyanam are very useful in this regard. Documented scientific evidence strongly indicates that yoga has promotive, preventive, as well as rehabilitative potential. As a non-pharmacotherapeutic and safe modality, it can be used as an effective lifestyle adjunct to medical treatment to reduce drug doses and improve quality of life of the patients. Knowledge of inexpensive, effective yogic techniques by health professionals will go a long way in helping us achieve the goal of the World Health Organization to provide physical, mental, spiritual and social health for all sections of human society. While wishing International Day of Yoga 2020 celebrations at SBV a hearty success, I deem it a privilege to state that SBV will promote health and wellness in the years to come, and that by embracing complementary medicine into the folds of modern allopathic medicine. Namaste. Jai Hind.